Hey friends.
Hi guys.
All right, let's get to our movement session of exercises and stretches. Here we go.
Start with the head nods.
1,
2,
3,
4,
and 5. Good. Now nodding no, or I guess shaking your head no.
1,
2,
3,
4.
5.
Good. All right. Shoulder shrugs.
1,
Thank you. 2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10.
Good job.
All right. Arm circles forward. Here we go. 10 times.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10. Backwards. Here we go. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10.
Good. All right, nice and slow trunk twists. So keep your feet still. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10.
Good. All right. Leg lunges.
So get that left leg forward. Here we go. Ready? 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10.
Good. Switch to the right. Here we go. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
and 10.
Good job.
Nice job, guys.
All right, next are elevators. Here we go.
Going up.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
and 10. Good. All right. Toe touches. Here we go.
Reach down as far as you can.
20 seconds. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19.
20.
Awesome. All right, let's take it to the floor and get some stretches in. Both feet out, reach as far as you can. Let's hold for 30 seconds. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19,
20,
21,
22,
23,
24,
25,
26,
27,
28,
29.
30.
Good. 1 foot. Here we go. Lean, 20 seconds. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19.
20.
1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19.
20.
Good. Butterflies. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19.
20.
All right, guys, let's do some planks. Do you want to be up on your hands or elbows?
I'll do elbows. That's fine.
Okay. So Mr. Charlie's going to be on his elbows. I'm going to be up on my hands. And we're going to hold for 20 seconds. Here we go. 1,
2,
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10,
11,
12,
13,
14,
15,
16,
17,
18,
19.
20.
Awesome. Good job, guys.
All right, time for some music. All right, friends, we're gonna do the party freeze dance.
Let's play the
go.
party freeze game. Now remember, when I say freeze, freeze. And when I say dance, dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to hop. Hopping, hopping all around. Hopping, hopping, hopping. Hopping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to skip. Skipping, skipping all around. Skipping, skipping, skipping. Skipping any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to twirl. Twirling, twirling all around. Twirling, twirling, twirling. Twirling any way you please. But stop when I say freeze. Everybody, get ready to dance. Dancing, dancing all around. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Dancing any way you please. But stop when I say freeze.
All right, guys, awesome job with your exercises and your dancing. So now we're gonna do some yoga. So there's gonna be times where we're both doing stuff. There's gonna be times where Mr. Charlie's gonna demonstrate for you guys what I'm talking about. And there's gonna be times where we do different variations of the pose that we're doing so you guys can see the difference and pick which option works best for you. So we're gonna do a set of poses that are on the ground, then we'll stand up for a little bit, and then we'll go back to the ground to end. If you guys can have your cameras where we can see, I know it's kind of tough to have both views, but if you're able to do that, that's great, because that allows us to see you better and be able to help you through what we're doing. All right, so to start, we're gonna get down in tabletop position, so on our hands and our knees. Okay guys, so first one is cow pose and cat pose. So cow pose is you drop your belly down, so you're arching your back here and you're picking your chin up like this, right? And then cat is opposite. You look down and you pull your belly button up to the sky and you arch your back like a mad cat, all right? So we're gonna go through, we'll go down into the cow pose and then up into the cat, and we'll do that 4 times, okay? All right, so drop your belly towards the ground and pick your chin up. And if your kiddo is not receptive to now do cat, bring your head down, arch your back like Mr. Charlie's doing. If your kiddo is not receptive to doing this, just see if they'll do tabletop, back to cow, so head up, arch your back. If they're not receptive to that, to even the tabletop, then go back to, okay, cat now, head down and arch. Then go back to what we practiced with the planks and the push-ups where they're just laying on their tummies. Okay, back to cow. Is this the third time? Okay. Third time doing this, so we're gonna have one more round. And then cat, drop your head, pick your belly up. One more time doing cow. Guys, you're doing a great job. And cat. Good. So most of your kiddos are flexible, which is super cool. The next thing that we're gonna do is child's pose. If you guys have a mat, do that, especially if you're outside, because we should have had our mats out here. It's not very comfortable. But if you're inside on the carpet, that's perfect. But child's pose is you wanna put your knees wide, and you can put your feet together or not together, it's up to you. And you wanna drop down into it. Because of my range of motion with my knee, if I do, just so you guys can kind of see the difference, if I do both my knees in the same spot, I don't go very low. If I took that out, then I can collapse lower. So I'm working on my range of motion to try to get low, but you can see how compact Mr. Charlie is. So we're just gonna hang out here in this pose for a second. You guys are gonna stay there in child's pose, and I'm gonna explain and show you what we're gonna go into next so you can kind of get prepared for how we're gonna do that. So when you come out of child's pose, your hands come up, and we're gonna do down dog, which is where your knees come off of the ground. Hi, Banjo. So the idea is you want to work towards getting your heels as close to the ground as possible. It's definitely a work in progress for me. If that's not where your kiddos are, see if they'll do tabletop. Otherwise, they can just stay in child's pose. All right, so go ahead and come out. So you want to put your hands on the ground, and then see if your kids will walk their feet back. And the closer your feet are to your hands, the more difficult it is. So if they want to put it further back, that's fine. But you want to have your back flat and your legs flat, so you're in a teepee shape, is what you're working towards. So hang out here for a second, and then we'll come out of this and we'll stand up in a second. I'm gonna count down from 10. You guys are doing a great job. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So walk your feet up to your hands as close as you can get them, and then stand up the rest of the way. Good job, guys. Okay, so next we're gonna do mountain pose. So one level is having your feet apart. If you want an extra challenge, then put your feet closer together. That really tests your balance. And you're gonna take your hands and you're gonna bring them up above your head. And you're just gonna try to hold this. This is it. Good job, guys. Okay, now we're gonna do crescent pose. So what that means is we're gonna keep our hands together, and the goal is to try to keep them over our head. If your kiddos are not, so you can bring your arms down and rest for a second. Rest for a second, guys. The idea for crescent is that you go from one side and you hold it for a second, and then you come over and you go to the other side and hold it, So same as cat and cow, we're gonna do both sides. We'll do that 4 times. If your kiddo is not doing hands up, you can do it like this if they'll copy you. Maybe just hold it here and lean. If they're not interested in doing that, by their side, and then trying to lean is fine too. So you can try to use this hand and reach down as far as you can and then switch to the other side. So pick the level that works best for you guys. Make this easy on yourselves. All right, so let's bring our hands back up. We're gonna go to the right first. Try not to hold your breath, so take a nice breath here. And then switch to the left. Come back up to the middle, and then go to the right. So you want this to be nice and slow and fluid. You don't want to just flop over to the side. So that's why I say come back to the middle, so you can kind of reset and then fall again. So come back to the middle and go to the left. Great job, you guys. Back up to the middle. This is number 3 to the right. Up to the middle, to the left. Back up to the middle. Last time to the right. Back up to the middle and to the left. Excellent work. Okay, back up. All right, let's bring our arms down for a second, shake them out a little bit. All right, next is dancer pose. So what that looks like is you're gonna bring your leg out behind you and reach with the opposite arm. So we've done airplanes in the past, so it's along those lines of that, and then we'll come back and reset, bring our arm down, and then we'll switch to the other side. So variations of that. So Mr. Charlie is just gonna kind of flow, slowly reach, and then he'll come back to middle and reset. So just follow him if that's where you're at, and I'll give modifications. So you can have your kiddo reach out and give a high five, or you can have them toe tap if they're interested in doing that. So tap the left toe and a high five, or maybe put your hand on the wall and tap, and then switch, other hand on the wall, tap the other foot out. If getting both limbs going is too much, have them just work on one. So if they're just in the leg motion, excellent, or if they're just doing hand motion, that's good too. All right, so Mr. Charlie's gonna finish up there. Awesome. Good job with the dancer pose, guys. All right, so we're gonna do our last little set. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go to our last set. So we're gonna start by going down to the down dog. So that's where you're in that A position, upside down V, however you want to look at it. And then we'll do a couple things from there. So everyone, the best way that I like to go down is start like you're going to touch your toes, and then kind of walk your hands out, and then sit in the down dog position. Really good way to stretch your legs. All right, so we're gonna come down to the tabletop, how we first started. So on your hands and knees. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do what I call around the world. So what that means is you're just gonna have each limb do something. So you can reach back with your leg straight and tap, and then bring it back. You can lift your toe up in the air if that's too much work to try to get your kids to do that. So we'll do right leg, left hand, reach out, come back, and right hand, reach out and come back. okay? So that's one around the world. So just pick a variation. If it's easier to have them give you a high five or tap a shoulder or tap you or something where they're using that one limb, and it's just a quick thing. We're not going to hold any of those limbs in that position for a long time. So it's just a quick little, I'm doing something with my right foot, now I'm doing something with my left foot. That's the idea behind it. All right, so we're gonna go around the world 3 times. All right, so here we go. Right foot, left foot. Left hand, right hand. There's 1. Right foot, left foot. Good job, you guys. Left hand, right hand. Adults that are doing this, that's 2. Thank you. Adults that are doing this, make sure that you keep your tummy tucked in, purposeful. Don't sag. Thank you.
One more. Right foot. Left foot. Left hand. Right hand.
Perfect. All right. So now we're gonna take this to the next level. So what we're working towards is this. So Mr. Charlie is going to reach out with one hand, any choice. So he's reaching out with his right hand, so he's gonna put his left leg out. He's gonna do that quick, and then reset, and then switch opposite. So I just want you guys to hold it long enough to get into that position, and then come back, reset your balance, and then switch again. So if you're able to do this, go ahead and follow Mr. Charlie. If this is not where you are today, then continue around the world. Or if you want to kind of up the challenge on the around the world, you can slide your leg out and tap your hand. So if you're on carpet or hardwood floor, you can slide both and then slide back. That way you've always got contact on the ground, so it's helping you with balance, but you're still engaging your muscles and trying this harder position.
2 more.
Good job, guys. And if arm and leg is not working out at the same time, you can slide like that.
Good job.
Awesome. Perfect. All right. So now we're going to have a seat. And we're going to do butterfly pose. So the idea for butterfly pose is you want your knees as close to the ground. So that's what you're working towards, that flexibility of having your knees close to the ground. So making it easier, your feet go further away from your body. Making it more challenging, you bring your feet closer into you, all right? If your knees are higher like that, like Mr. Charlie's, then you can try to use your elbows to push them down while you hold this position. So we're just gonna sit here with our shoes touching for a little bit. Let our hips open up and stretch out. You get more of a stretch when you just hold it like this. If you bounce your knees, then you're coming in and out of the stretch too fast, and you're not really working on flexibility. More seconds. Good. So you guys can stay in that position while I chat, or you can put your legs crisscross or legs out or whatever works. So Mr. Charlie's getting ready to show you guys. We're gonna do an inversion pose, which is really good for your blood flow, for your heart. I do this every night as one of my night stretches. So you're gonna lay your body as close to the wall as you can, and then you're gonna put your legs straight up the wall. That's all you have to do. No stretching, no flexing, no anything, just legs straight up. Now, if you don't have a wall near you, you can use a chair or maybe the side of the desk. Sometimes when I'm in my living room and I don't want to go to the wall, I just work on legs straight up in the air. So it requires a little bit more muscle work if you're doing it this way, which is definitely not a bad thing. So we're just gonna kind of hang out here for a second. The more straight you can get your legs, the better it is. And then after this, after this inversion, then we're gonna lay flat for a few seconds, and then we're all done for today. You guys have done awesome. 10 more seconds, and then Mr. Charlie can get out of the sun. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So go ahead and drop those legs down. And we're just gonna lay and relax for another like 10 seconds. Yeah, good call. Makes a big difference. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, that's it for APE Yoga. You did a fantastic job. Thanks for playing along, and we'll see you guys in the next video.
Hi.
Bye.